Awesome. Okay, I'm super thrilled to do this recording with my extended family here. We are the Goggs, the Guild of Gaming Gurus. This is the first time we're actually doing a video recording. It's our new year resolution.
And five of us are in the same place at the same time.
People
Very rare,
know
it's
how
very
we
rare.
look. So
I'm Falgun. That's Lutz.
funny.
I'm
No, Avik.
That's not how Akhil sounds.
Avikan doesn't need a mic at all. So this is going to be fun. I mean, today we're just going to talk about highlights of TTOX.
Yes.
Okay. I think each one of us have wonderful highlights to share.
Yes.
And yeah, we are here in this awesome studio room provided by Utori Spaces, and let's go.
TTOX edition 6.0, the winter edition. Can't get better than this. And also, this is some of us have also attended the first one to this latest one. One thing is for sure, it just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
The crowd yesterday, I was sitting on one of the tables, the warmth. I just took a pause, like literally 15 seconds, just to look around and just see like strangers playing,
Yeah.
one elderly person sitting there, somebody trying to figure out the rules, nobody screaming, yelling, me shoving the chairs back into those positions.
No
Like,
phones.
guys, no phones, but maybe reels are being made.
Yeah.
Just the vibe of the place.
And no food also.
Yeah.
No
No
food.
food. That's
Exactly.
Although I picked up a few tissue papers here and I was like,
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
we
But
have
I think considering 1,500 people
Yeah.
over
the two.
3
Yeah.
days, this is amazing.
And
Yeah.
which is incredible. Like going on from like a 1 or 2 days, now 3 days and potentially like an entire week.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there, manifesting for the coming years. A week-long TTOX, if it happens, it'll make you go back them though, but it might
If
happen.
people don't
It
know
might
this,
happen.
he's the guy who pushed for 3-day
3 days?
detox.
Oh.
Thank you,
Thank
Amita.
you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you. It
No,
feels
But
more
something-
relaxed.
Yeah,
something
it does,
to
definitely.
extend that to what you said, like I think we were also discussing this yesterday. Like the fact that there are a lot more people that take a game and actually look at the
Look at
rulebook
the
and start
rules,
studying
yeah.
before they even start asking.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
That
That's
was something
exactly
that you've
what
been
we-
wanting to do from.
I remember the first TTOX I went to. I was there for like only a little while, but I was learning a game and I was going to teach it to some people because they also expressed interest. They
Yeah.
wanted to play.
Right.
And this guy came and like, hey, do not teach, let them learn. Like I'm also playing. I'm also learning for the first time. I've not played this game before.
But
Yeah,
Avikan
definitely.
just, comes through and is like, he's teaching Century Spice, I think. I remember.
Yeah.
No, it was Emotep.
Emote.
Emote.
Yeah.
Also, I think like one thing I noticed this year is people are playing a lot of different games.
Different
Like
games.
I
Not
see,
the-
Not just
like,
like-
yeah,
yeah.
like they're very
Players.
free to like
Yeah,
experiment
I've seen a
more
lot
this year.
of
Lot of
really
variation
games that
in
you can
the
explore.
Experimentation or like,
Yeah,
hey,
Yeah.
purely because we have more tables this time.
Maybe.
could be.
So you're seeing a lot more new games being tabled,
Yeah,
and our
yeah.
library is ridiculously huge.
Yes.
3 days is not enough.
The
Yeah,
collective
for sure.
library idea
Yeah.
is fantastic because that burden is not there. Like, is this enough for as many people?
Yeah.
True.
There's a variety, and whoever did alphabetical order, it's so great. Like it's easy to spot a game and like,
You should have
I'm looking
seen-
for harmonies or I'm looking for fun. Is it there? Yeah, it's there. Nobody's
Yeah.
looking through the
Yeah.
thing. That was a good.
So day
thing.
one, she comes and lays out the games
I
on
put-
all the tables.
I put post-its A, B, C,
Yeah.
D, E, F, G, and then everyone just opened boxes and stuff.
And
Do you
it
come
is-
from management background by any chance?
Yes, I did an MBA.
MBA
shows.
spotted? Is there anything
It's not the
MBA?
teach you.
No.
Yes.
Anyway, but
Also, was your reorganization of your own game shelves like a precursor to this?
Yeah, but I didn't do it that way, but yes.
Just give you the experience,
Now-
like
Yes.
let's just do this.
no, but I think the same game from the same publisher always looks
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
They do put thought into like
but
Yeah.
Like
I am
how to
cringing
design
and
it
dying
and they
about
look
one
similar.
thing: all the games in the shelf are vertical.
Yeah,
That is
see,
def-
that unfortunately we can't help it. It's like when 20 people come at the library,
You
we can't be
can't
like,
just-
hey,
yeah.
someone hold this up so I
Yeah.
can put this down.
But we need to figure out a
But like,
solution.
you can keep your boxes vertical.
I always keep it horizontal.
I mean,
he has a lot of space.
Depends. I think I
No,
do a
yeah,
mix.
no.
Yeah, I
of
also do.
both.
Mine are all-
Like, mine a mix, but
But these have been transported and hence the entire
Vertical
Dominion
is a
cards.
different-
Vertical is-
that is true. Yeah,
Vertical is the way to keep it if you want the
Yeah.
box to survive, but everything gets mixed up.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is why you need inserts.
Dude, Pret-a-Porter, it was almost opening up,
Yeah,
I
it
thought,
does.
this is tiny
Yeah, I think
pieces.
that's one controversial opinion. Maybe we can.
Yeah.
Okay,
Should
but
they be
vertical
stored
was
for
well
you?
done.
As in, should boxes be designed for vertical? Like they should be. Why aren't they?
no, but
And why
I
aren't
want
more
your
games coming with inserts?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
inserts.
Inserts. Good inserts.
That's it.
Business idea for the 3D printers out there. Just saying it.
But the most important thing, what do you think of the structure of TTOX system? So we have like 10 different zones, and I think the pressure on the game library especially
Definitely.
reduced.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so
The
I
events
remember
zone.
last year when we did this on Saturday, by the end of the day, I was dead. Like I had no energy. It was so
Yeah.
fully packed. But I think this year, because we had the guided tables and the tournaments and everything, the crowd did get split up enough. So everyone got enough time to do everything.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
everybody thought is like, people wanted to just go to the guided table. I'm like, dude, that same game can be tabled anywhere.
Yeah.
But they're like, guided table.
I keep telling them like, when is feed the cracking table? When is feed? I mean, it's
Like,
getting
you-
tabled here, but then you can just take it anytime you want. It's
But
fine.
and then our awesome exhibitor, game circle tables.
Yeah.
No, game circle.
Squircle.
No, not
Game
Squircle,
circle.
Game
Game
circle.
circle.
Game
Yeah.
circle.
They
Yeah.
got
So
the
these
tables in.
guys, they bring
They weren't there on the first day.
They
They weren't there on the first day. I'm like,
They were there. They
Exactly.
came in
They
the
came
evening.
later.
that is
and they're like, okay, I don't have space here. What if we replace one of the games, tables here for the designers and publishers?
Yeah.
The moment they came, she went and
I did.
conquered it.
I did my playtests on one table. I did my guided table on the other table.
I'm like, I just come there like Lux is like taking it over. I'm like,
Fine.
okay, sure. And then we have some more tables, but I think that's the best way to show,
Yeah.
right? The power of that, and it's so beautiful. It's made of teak and fine.
Yeah.
We have tables that you can actually order
Yeah.
in India, man.
Yes.
It looks
That seriously
beautiful.
was high time. And
Also,
I think
since I used it, they're also very nice.
Yeah.
Like they're very comfortable. To
I
wear.
had a look.
Ergonomically.
Like the
but I'm
height and
feeling,
everything.
I'm seeing
width is
one small
actually nice.
issue.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dust going and settling in.
You need vacuum cleaners.
Yeah,
That's it.
they're like
Instead of
I think we're in India by.
Yeah.
Like I have that problem with my table, but like
Yeah.
you just need to keep vacuuming it regularly.
But he
Every
said
2
that
days
you
back.
get this removable thingy,
Sheet
so you
thing.
can just
Yeah.
take it out, dust it, and
the
put it back.
the felt lining
Yeah.
or whatever, you can just remove it and clean it up.
So I think we had great vendors this time.
Yeah.
Our sponsors, we have Akhil,
Yes.
who suddenly was a volunteer and leapfrog
Yes,
his main sponsor. Like,
Yeah, it's
So-
still too surreal to say that.
I don't know how many years you can do this as a main sponsor, but we'll figure it out.
Soon we will be there, and you'll have less space to put
Ludhiana.
up. Oh, everybody
Board Games
like.
Ludhiana is like here, and publisher
Yes.
Dicey Discovery.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Now
Oh,
board.
you're getting into publishing?
eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah, so I think a lot of developments have happened, but the highlights of the 3 days for me was the talks, because I'm
Talks,
always
yes.
here. I was always here for the last 3 days. The talks with Milk about the Thai market and what she's
The global
and
perspective.
and the missile that hit us really hard with what she was
Content
doing.
creation, guys.
Right.
Create
He
content.
was like,
Consistency.
it hit us so hard. I mean, what are we doing, man? We're doing nothing.
Yeah.
Second was the all women's
The ban.
panel was really good. Shweta finally spoke on camera.
And it came pretty easy actually.
You had to create an entire convention for us to speak.
No, I had to figure out a topic and a title. Shweta was here,
convince.
so she makes everything
Yeah.
happen.
It was a long cruise. You had to do it for 5 years. So the 6th year she'll come and speak.
No, we actually were very worried because a lot of things are happening simultaneously,
Yeah.
right? People used to first rush to the game library or the store. Now they're like events. Yesterday, there's no space for people to enter the
Yeah.
event hall also.
Yeah.
And that is where like my only concern with the thing, like we have been talking about like what went there, but like there's one thing, people still didn't know what was happening where.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a lot of this communication was happening on WhatsApp.
Yes.
But that's an idea for Chiranjeev if he can work with
Yeah.
now that the
Like
game
we
library
need
thing is
that.
done. That's
Yeah.
We
so
need that.
smooth. That's completely autopiloted.
Extremely.
Maybe the next idea could be to like
Project
have
Have
a
a consumer portal.
like in a small app for this
Walk
thing where
around.
all the events are there. You can sign up for the
I
events
think
and all
all
of
we need
that.
is a TV.
Yeah, maybe like a
Yeah,
TV or
next-
something.
Yeah, next time we'll just.
Yeah.
So these are
Screen or
good
something.
problems to solve.
Solve,
So
yeah.
good challenges to solve. I'm very kicked about it.
Yeah.
Some statistics would also be fun to
Oh, man.
pop up. And the interactivity, the in between spaces is something that I really enjoy. Just
Yeah.
taking those pauses, filling water, talking to people. बातें खत्म ही नहीं होती हैं.
And
Like
it's 12 hours, so it's not like you're
Yeah.
wasting time. I was like, initially, I would be like, damn, I'm drinking chai. What am I doing?
for the first time, I had a chance to sit and actually play games
Yeah.
with
Wow.
strangers and with
I'm
some
going to
people.
start now. I'm
मजा आया
done.
मुझे.
Yeah, I'm done. There's just one more.
So good evolution
Yes.
to where we have arrived.
Yes.
Yeah.
And each of us in our own spaces are also very comfortable in the sense we know what we are bringing to the table and what we
Yeah.
are talking about. And that confidence has also come with there are people who are takers.
And it's
And
on,
the community
it's
is-
on autopilot, man. That's
Yeah.
the crazy part.
Yeah.
Creativity is running on its own. Designers
TTOX
running,
has cracked
events
it,
running.
guys. TTOX has
No,
cracked
I
it.
think we are the people who are willing to burn our fingers to experiment.
Hmm.
So I'm
Yeah.
more than happy to do this and set the, at least a handbook of sorts for people to follow.
Yeah.
So people can take the same structure, run it in Hyderabad, run it
Yeah.
in Mumbai, Chennai.
Should the
Or
conventions
do I have an
happen
idea
every
for you?
quarter?
Oh, no.
Question.
We
Should the
can't.
conventions happen every
Absolutely
quarter?
yes, and it will happen.
Okay.
So that's a yes.
That's something
from,
that I'm gonna
Avital.
talk to you about
Is
it
that a
later.
snowboarding con?
Yep. Gonna happen
What?
soon.
What?
But not a full con, not as this scale, but
No,
something might
that's
happen.
fine.
Yeah.
In-
Even 250.
In the
200
West,
people is,
250 people call it a convention. Okay, what's your take
Definitely.
on this?
I mean, why not?
Quarterly?
Yeah, of course. Let's go for it.
So we have some
Listen,
exciting
I'm in
things
Mumbai,
here,
so
right?
I will. I've told him so many times. Like, can we do GameX there? Can we do TTOX there? I will come help. Can we just do it there?
Where in Mumbai?
Yes.
People in Ahmedabad are doing it. People in Hyderabad are ready for it. They are like, okay,
I'm going
come
to stick
over.
to Bangalore. If you want my support in any way, I can support, but
So
not run
people,
it.
if you're thinking conventions, we are ready to share the blueprint, and also you can learn from our mistakes,
Yes. More
but
than
also
happy.
make happier mistakes. So good.
I mean, you can't
conventions
make
should happen
mistakes
more
if you
often.
don't start.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
you
have
can't
to
make
start
mistakes if you
first.
don't start.
Yeah, start
So
first.
convention should happen more regularly. It just congregates a lot of like-minded people,
Yeah.
which also attracts the same kind of energy from people who've never played also.
Yeah.
The good thing about the convention scene, what I feel is, people across ages, people across different levels of
Yeah.
novice, intermediate, or advanced, nobody's being segregated.
Yeah.
Only heavy gamers. ऐसा label नहीं है.
Yeah.
So I think this whole diversity that you see in one room is great. Although the other controversial opinion, what are your take on hygiene at a game convention? Have you come across something that you think
No,
should be
everything.
put
Mental
above?
hygiene, social hygiene, personal hygiene, all of that matter, right? I mean,
Yeah.
how are you talking to other people because you're interacting with so many people? Don't act like a creep.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That is
And-
given for any.
I mean, like that's for every situation.
Yeah,
Just don't
exactly.
be
Yeah.
Just don't be a
blanket.
creep.
And wear a belt when you're,
Wearing
having a
oversized
belt.
clothes or bending over.
Especially.
Yeah.
Pull your pants up, guys.
People
Pull
didn't
your
buy,
pants up.
people
That
didn't
is-
buy
that
your
is
pass
true. Yes.
to have a look at your Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon.
Oh God.
Never mind. I mean, we have, who we are.
Right now, just like adjust your clothes, pull up your pants, zip up.
There's something very interesting happening on the feedback board. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Some
yeah, yeah,
Anish,
yeah.
Anish,
Oh my
Anish,
God.
Anish.
We
Who's
will have a
Anish?
full discussion
Who
about
is
I
it.
realized today who has started this trend.
So,
it's
what is it?
Suki.
What have I missed out?
Suki is part of Anish's gang.
Okay.
So he's just gone and started this.
I don't know who it is. All I saw on that board was Anish, Anish, Anish. I'm
Anish
like,
is the
who
daddy.
Who
Anish?
is Anish?
Anish the daddy. Who's Anish the
Anish,
daddy?
Zoliv's Cafe.
Ah, that guy.
Oh, okay.
Now we know.
I don't think
The
Anish
mystery has been solved.
I don't think Anish has any clue about what is happening on the board.
Has he come to TTOX
Yeah, I
this time?
just saw him. So this is going to be fun. So, but yeah, what was your top 3 highlights from day 1, day 2, day 3? One is obviously being the main sponsor,
I mean, yeah, that is. I didn't even think of that. Thank you for telling me.
and all this hard work is putting into making these goodie bags and.
Oh, yeah, that was
everybody's
also-
doing
I forgot
you
to
know?
collect one. I'll take one.
I will. I
25%.
will.
Yeah,
I think it's
Slavery.
all gone. No, there are a few left in.
Hello, I didn't get one,
Oh yeah, definitely.
We have his
I know.
number, guys.
I'll print more. It's okay. I'll show you guys. I'll print.
but I don't want to miss those stickers. You put them on the. Look
Yeah,
at that, it's so
yeah, yeah.
cool on the badge.
So I
right?
have this one is my favorite. I am not procrastinating. I'm just doing side quests.
All right, all right. I like it.
I'm
Side
just doing
quest.
side
Yes.
quests.
Yeah.
So-
But today's quiz, man,
Who won?
This Soham.
Oh, so am again.
Soham, yeah.
dude, Soham knows.
So it pays. It helps you if you keep doing the quizzes on Nowboarding's Instagram page.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So that's how you prep.
That's how
No,
you-
but I was
that's how you
actually
There was
crack
no
the quiz.
question on in the quiz here that have come there. All the
Very
questions were prepared completely new.
The research
Yeah.
is done, man.
Paper wasn't leaked.
Yeah.
I
It was leaked
I
only
got,
got used
I
to.
got a little sneak peek and I was like, I don't know anything.
Except,
I feel like I don't know board games at all.
Cosmic Encounter, I think I knew most.
You
of
knew
them.
most.
Is there a question that stumped everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Which
Which one?
was it?
A lot of
I
them.
was shocked about some of the games. Catan. I
Oh,
had
yeah.
no idea.
What is it?
You
What is
guys
it?
Yeah,
know
I actually had
Catan.
no
Like, what was
idea.
about the moment you saw the year 1990
Huh.
and it's a
1994.
So all the questions were deducible. If you look at the language, they were long form questions. So there were enough hints in the questions,
Yeah.
so you can do that. So one of the questions was that in the 1990s, some designer had like an
Designer
4x
X.
game they wanted to make, but nobody was ready to publish. So they broke the game down into 3 smaller parts,
Okay.
and 2 of the games were given. The third one was blanked out.
Ah,
And the category of what type of game it is, it's a trade and development game.
okay.
So you have to figure out who the designer is and what game it is. So if you look at the timeline, you look at the type of the game,
Right,
and
right.
why would it be on
Yeah.
a quiz? Like it has to be a popular game,
Yeah.
it'll not be like some obscure game. So you connect all those dots, and then you'll be like, it's Catan. And if it's
Got it.
Catan, it has to be claustrophobic.
Fun,
Right,
fun,
right,
fun.
right,
I mean, before that, there is no game which has all of those mechanics at all.
Yeah.
Catan was the first one which introduced. That's
Yeah.
the reason it's so
And it's
popular.
supposed to be a 4x game, by the way. It was supposed to be bigger than what it is right now.
I remember a fun story about like the development process of Catan. He used to play test with his kids,
Yeah.
and he would keep comic books next to them. And his design strategy was, if the kids ever reached out to the comic books, that's
Oh,
where that's
That's
where
an
the
appreciation.
connection.
That's very
That was a
Or
very
don't keep comic books at TTOX. Somebody's written a Balkan will point a gun at your head and say play, play, play.
Yeah.
When have I
There was
done
a
that?
full drawing of it.
Yeah, but when have I done that? I hardly said anything, but still, I think people are finding 3 days is not enough.
Yeah.
And
There's never
space is
going to
not
be enough
enough.
that
time, but I think this
for
is
a
a sweet
year now.
spot.
Yeah.
For
I
people
think
to
this
take
is a
out
good
5
time,
days.
actually. Because if you split it across 5 days, then some people come on some days.
Yeah, I think
Huh.
that
I
is
think
the
3 days
issue.
is
No,
like-
we've
3
seen
days
the
is a
switch.
good.
We've seen
I
the
think this is a
4-day
sweet spot.
thing,
Yeah.
Generally, people on Thursday or 4-day
Yeah.
event, they come in the morning just to get the exclusives.
Yeah.
right.
And after that, there's a major slump.
Yeah.
Friday is like a super lull period.
Yeah.
And Saturday is like when the family comes together.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
2x more. And that happened here as well.
How do these international events like Gen Con and all?
I was
are they like
about
4
to
day
say-
events?
Oh my
4-day
god.
events.
Gen
It's
Con
5
is-
days,
Yeah,
4
but
days of
starts
convention,
2 days before only.
and a trade day which is only open for educators and librarians and other folks.
Right,
People
right.
in the industry. More industry focused, and then it opens up to all. All the things keep taking place every day, which is what I think it could be 1+2 day kind of an event. Where one day people who are the focused group, people have come from Delhi exclusively to understand and get insights into
Yeah.
the talks and other
Somebody
things.
flew in just to listen to the talks. I'm like,
People learning
if you
about.
had just told me I'd have
cafes
spoken to you on
and
the
other things,
phone.
yeah.
Like, why did you fly
So I
here?
think that 1+2 day thing works, or a 3 day of whole convention works. For me, this works.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Having
I
a
also
very
think-
specifically
No, but you know what?
separate
I'm
space.
so proud and happy. I mean, I'm shameless also right now. But I was actually just messaging Shweta. I think the structure is working. Like today, when the
Yeah.
quiz was happening, who the hell would have imagined there's a quiz? And based on tabletop games, and we have
Yeah.
guys from all walks of life who are experts in that thing and working on stuff.
I feel while people have come, a lot of
Yeah.
people are not even aware that this is happening.
Yeah.
It's
So there are
totally
two sides of
recorded,
the
so
thing.
it's fine.
It is recorded, that is one thing, but that FOMO is still there. The
You know,
fear of missing
so
out.
next-
Actually,
Because I
next
don't
week
know
we
enough
should have-
about
We
something.
should have
Also,
done a
actually-
mini quiz
I
right
was
now.
saying-
We should have prepared some
Yeah.
quizzes for us.
Oh,
Would have been fun.
no, you can just go through the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
Killer.
And anyways, we're putting up the questions like as a presentation on the WhatsApp group and every other place.
So 2 weeks
People can-
content is ready. For the
But I thought nobody's going to participate in tournaments. I like 32 is enough.
Wingspan is happening, Alhambra is happening.
Exactly, that is what-
The other vendors
Parikrama
are
was
actually
happening.
organizing tournaments.
Yeah.
now.
I
Right,
think
right.
at least like 2 or 3 of the exhibitors are also doing their own tournaments.
No, all the volunteers are like, hey, I want to play in the tournament. I'm like, what is enticing you? Only
Actually-
one person gets the prize.
Prizes,
I have
I'm like,
a-
what
I
is the
have
prize?
a-
Is some lame
Right.
ass
I have a
thing.
suggestion for that. You need to have a 0.5 day before TTOX starts where volunteers can play.
You
Yeah,
matlab we
I
need
think-
to have.
We need to.
We did have that.
But we were setting up, no?
Yeah.
We made like a day
But
where
the-
we
a
just like
bunch of
after
people still
No,
setting
it
agree.
can't happen before then, no? Because you're too excited, too nervous to do all of that.
or after.
Then you
then
can,
after.
It could be
Like
the after.
after
It could be the after party.
Yeah.
The after party is
Just
go
the
and spend a
volunteers.
half a
Just
day
the volunteers
just
get
play.
Just the
But yeah, I get what you're saying.
And
I get an honorary
I
pass
didn't
in
get to
that.
play at all, man.
We play at now boarding
I
or
played
Maple
with,
Syrup
venue
Cafe
owners.
for half a day.
Really.
Mondays are off.
No, I can open it for half a day.
Yeah.
That's absolutely
But
okay.
that's a great point.
Beer
I think
and board
we need to
games.
chill as well. We need to
Yeah.
bond. Otherwise, we won't know who the volunteers are.
Mm.
Yeah,
And you know
yeah.
what's the best part? I think, I don't know how we got the A team, you know, that it shocked me when all of us were sitting there and Chiranjeev was like, okay, registration team. Yes. I'm like, how do you know your roles? You know, I'm like,
I saw the photos that was on the squad.
Yeah.
It looked like it
Like
was
a
so
team.
intense.
What do
Like
you call
people
it?
having
Gantt
like
charts?
meetings
Yeah.
and like
मैंने
it was
कही
like a war
Excel sheet
room
क्या कर
scene.
रही है?
Yeah.
exactly.
I was like, tell me where am
We
I?
need to have a war strategy room just for
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Every
I
department
think we
taking their
did like like that was like that only. Like we had one meeting where everybody was there and it's like, okay, registration, this. Are we done? Okay, cool.
Shweta
Next.
was on top of this. She's like project manager to the core. Full
Next
boss.
time we have a 3D printing farm setup and
Why?
people are designing
Array.
games and we are making games. So when we are thinking
That's
exponentially,
that's GameX.
starting
gonna be at
from
GameX.
GameX also.
Yeah.
I think starting from how do conventions grow bigger? How do you scale up and what is it that
Right.
you're looking forward to scaling up? What kind of crowd are
See,
we
next
pulling
time
in?
Now Boarding is going to have another hall of their own. You know, Maple Syrup will have a hall of them. She'll have a hall of her own. You know, that's what happens even in Gen Con, SN and all of that. Right? But
Where it started, where it has arrived.
Yeah.
Guys, the participation grants are going to be open for Gen Con.
yeah.
Two of us have been there at least twice.
Yeah. Well, I've
Twice,
been once. Yeah.
But we would suggest go check it out.
When is it happening? In
Like,
November,
follow,
is it?
subscribe,
September.
Studio
No,
Clockworks.
what do you...
September.
Array,
September.
sorry, I forgot while I was listening
Yeah.
to this and getting tempted about Gen Con. SN. Yeah, either SN or Gen Con. But honestly, I feel we've got at least around 10-15% of that feeling here.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely.
10-15%?
The prototyping, the designer's room.
Yeah.
I think
And-
this is
No, the store
energy
is, the
and
store
action.
part is still,
Yeah.
we are
No.
limping at that part.
the energy and action is still 70%, I would say.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not saying 80,000 people or 1 lakh people versus 1,500
Yeah.
people.
No, you know what is
I'm
gonna
saying the
happen?
energy being in the right
legacy,
place.
legacy of
Yeah.
30 years versus legacy of like 5 years.
Energy
Yeah.
being
That
in
is
the
going to
right
show,
place.
but
60
there's
years.
60 years.
We are there. We
No,
are
but
there.
think about it. If you guys go to SN, you'll
Yeah.
be like, what? It closes at 5?
Yeah.
Really?
No
Yeah.
sunlight,
What do you
no
do?
sunlight.
What are you going to do
Yeah.
after?
And the live stops at like 6 o'clock.
Yeah, Gen Con stops at
Stores
5
closes
or so.
off, everything closes off in like these European cities.
You know, people at 11 p.m. are saying, biryani khane kab jaye? Idhar jaye.
Exactly. Yesterday,
Make sure
yeah,
we
it's
go
well
for
local
beer.
that it- hey, I'm at corner house.
Yesterday,
we went
oh,
to
yeah.
Empire to have food. After we had food, we were walking out. It was around 12 o'clock. Group of folks from here, TTOX were there. They were playing DOTC.
Oh.
They were playing DOTC online.
Where?
No,
Where
but
was this?
seriously.
In Empire?
Church Street
Empire.
No,
Empire.
I think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
This is such a central venue.
Yeah.
Again, my venue people, we need more rooms next time. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that'll help, I guess, right? More
Yeah.
rooms will just solve the purpose.
The central, the location made a huge difference.
Yeah,
Connectivity to the
definitely.
metro. Not for Yelahanka people, but the
No,
place
at
makes a
least,
difference.
at least it's not
Yeah.
the other end of
I
the
mean,
city.
Flakes
JP
makes
Nagar
sense.
Another
was
hot
really
take, if
far.
you're living in Alaka, you made a choice.
Yeah.
You already made a
I like
choice.
it.
Oh, damn. HSR. Anyway.
HSR is still okay. Hold on.
Yeah, let's
Let
go
the
to
metro come in. Let the metro come in.
I'm waiting for that. So let's go to the next part. I mean, we can go on. I think for another hour. Just
Yeah.
But that's what Goggs is
banter.
about.
Exactly. And we are meeting in person, right?
Yes.
Otherwise, we're so
Yeah.
distributed. She's in Mumbai. She's in Ludhiana. You know, he's in
HSR.
HSR. Yeah, as far as Ludhiana. Yeah. So it's
Where are
like-
you, Akhil?
I am Bangalore. I think I'm the closest to
Where in
Bangalore.
Bangalore?
So bus
Whitefield.
like
Whitefield.
He's
From
not in
Whitefield, it is
Whitefield.
next
Where
door.
do you know
Like
Whitefield?
10 minutes away from
It's
Indira
10 minutes away from Indira.
Bullshit.
What bullshit?
Indira
I
Nagar.
host in Whitefield, but I'm 10 minutes away from
Okay,
Indira
maybe. But congratulations on opening the
Thank
you, thank
cafe.
Yep.
This is
I mean, not yet
a
open,
deal.
but
we
yeah.
have two awesome
You're there.
opening
Yeah.
cafes. We have a third one coming. which is going to be big. Snowboarding just finished their interiors
Oh.
in Indranagar,
Eh?
No.
and Varun is right here. So,
Not
he's
now,
going to be
boarding.
there. Oh, sorry, boardroom.
Ah, okay.
dude.
okay.
Why did you say now?
How did I don't know it's about.
Excuse me, you opened an Indranagar
Really?
cafe.
They-
Avika's
they-
expression was hilarious. Okay, so these are the things we miss. These are the things we miss on a audio
Oh,
podcast. But yeah, let's go. So let's start with Lux.
Okay.
Your top 3 hot take or
Hot takes.
controversial thing. We don't have any hot takes here.
Cheers. Wait, we should have done that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the matcha tea.
I hate sleeved cards. Like I don't like playing them. Which is like I know I rent games
I'm
and I
with
should
you.
probably sleeve
I'm with
them.
you with that
But I just
perspective.
can't.
But there are, I don't know. Are you a sleeve person?
I was
Sleeves
never
everything.
asleep for no. So I was running the community for almost 2 years. I've never sleeved a single game, and I've
you can't
I hate
shuffle
sleeves.
them.
I actually like sleeves, but it was more of that. Oh no, should I add more plastic to the environment kind of
Oh.
conversation?
No, that is
No, that was
recyclable.
not that.
But sleeves is fine for me. But then yeah, it is like I've seen a bunch of the cards get like torn, worn, and now I'm like, okay, I think I need to start sleeving cards.
So
That was
for me, like again, if I am
Cafe
personally
owner
playing,
things.
I
Yeah.
don't like sleeves as much,
Is
but
it?
I know it's a necessary evil, especially if you're running a cafe.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
True, true.
So even for the games that are tabled very often are easily available, I
Yeah.
don't sleeve them very often.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay if they get like worn out,
Right,
we'll
right.
replace it. But the games that are very difficult to get
Ah.
or are really expensive,
Yeah.
I have to sleeve them.
Yeah.
I just think it's a necessary evil.
True.
It's
For
a necessary.
Necessary evil. That
I
People
is-
might
sell
like
lot
it.
of
Anybody
sleeves.
really
People might
likes-
not like it, but it is necessary.
Yeah, I use sleeves for
If you want
prototype.
to,
For prototyping makes sense because I can just take a 3D, I mean, a print on a inkjet and just cut the
Yeah.
pages. And
Yeah, I
Ah,
did that as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's easy for that.
I am on that, but for her, this thing, sleeves
Are expensive.
to be
man.
or not to be.
they're also nice.
For a few card game, yes, which does not require a lot of shuffling. But for a game that requires a lot of shuffling, it's a no-no.
Definitely.
I come from a family who plays
You need to
rummy
get-
left, right, center, and we are farate wala people.
Ah.
I love to shuffle the cards nice and proper.
Dude,
Oh,
yesterday
that's,
we played the brand new copy of Uninvited Guests with complete newbies, okay?
Did they do that?
No. They took it and folded it like crushed it literally, you
Ayyo.
know?
that's another hot
Yeah.
take,
And
please.
Hot take.
Do not fold the cards,
Yeah.
please.
Oh
Do
my
not.
God.
they're like, oh, is this you? I'm like, I can see
And
your whole
the
arc
way
on
that
the
they pick
card.
this up, they pick it up and fold it in the middle.
I've seen people like grab
yeah.
cards
It's
like,
not poker. It is not poker.
oh my god, yeah, that's so.
I can't remember
yeah.
what game I was playing, but something I was playing where they had to like peek at the card. Okay, and
They
just
fold
like,
it.
Yeah, and
I
they're like,
can't
oh
see
my
that.
god, all of
I can't
that.
see
Oh my
that.
god,
Seriously. So
Like,
I think
I think I-
sleeves
That's
do
another hot take.
support
Yep.
help
I
that.
let it be for like 2 rounds and then finally I couldn't take it. I was like, can you like just take it from the table and
No,
see it?
you want to tell you what happened. So these tables have a pin, right?
Yeah.
Ah, right,
So
right.
she like pressed it and did that.
Uh-huh.
So the card has a mark on it now.
Oh god.
And it's a secret identity card. So everybody knows which card you have now.
Oh,
So the
the
entire
mark
game
was on
has
the
to be
other side.
Yeah.
was it? Oh shit.
It is dented
No, it's
or
like
Yeah,
scratched
it
or
got
whatever.
it.
You
Yeah,
see that
true,
bump,
correct.
like because you pressed it really hard on a pin.
Yeah.
No, I
Bad
can't
manners,
use that
people,
game.
bad manners. Please be mindful. If you have a medical condition, which is sweaty hands, don't shake hands with other people.
Or
And
touch our games.
figure out a way. Wear gloves.
Yeah.
And we understand we don't want to exclude people, but if you know of it, then take some steps. You're most welcome to the communities, but do something about not damaging the collaterals. That's
We
it.
actually solved that problem by, especially people when they take cards and with wet hands.
Huh.
Mhm.
I mean, one is obviously giving it a nice double coat when you're printing the cards as a publisher, but the other one is give a player,
Stand
card
like the
holder.
card
The stand,
holder.
card
Yeah,
holder,
the
yeah.
card holder
Yeah,
is just
yeah.
you're looking at them and you're fine.
Yeah.
Especially whenever they say, "Hey, hold 10 cards in your hand," I'm like, "Oh no." This is FOMO kicking in. I mean, not FOMO, OCD kicking in. But yeah, so cards, sweaty hands, sleeves. How about you?
One controversial
Spending
opinion-
cards, press,
Don't break the back
Ah,
of the card.
exactly. I think for me, I had one more.
What annoys the hell out of you at
Uh,
the table?
I don't know. So one opinion that I had in mind, I was trying to figure out what all I had. I had one more, but I forgot that. The other one was, I don't like what is it called? Dumb luck.
Games.
Dumb luck games. No, not dumb luck games. Dumb luck mechanics added to very strategically heavy games.
You know why they
Choose
do
a
that?
lane.
Exactly.
Choose a lane.
Yeah.
Either go full tabla or go full study.
But
Don't choose
you
it.
know why they do that? I actually researched about this.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
trying to figure out. I'm like, everything has player agency. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
Right? Then I realized it's a catch-up mechanism.
I mean,
करो
sure,
यार.
but then
No, no.
like I'm
It's
doing
a
this
catch-up.
heavy. Okay, I'm
That
doing this
happens.
unit there.
I do understand with the catch-up mechanism, because if you do not have a catch-up
Yeah.
mechanism, some of the people who are lagging really behind
Yeah.
just
They
lose
just stay
interest,
there.
and then and once they lose interest, it's not a fun experience
True.
for the other people who are playing.
Yeah,
True that.
yeah.
Because then these people will just be like chaos.
Yeah.
Either they'll just get off, or they will just play chaos. But they'll just be like, hey, you're not playing your optimal move. Why the hell are you doing this? What you're doing?
Yeah, exactly. True.
And then just like affects everybody else's game.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what interesting thing is? It was super annoying for me 4 or 5 years back, but now I'm tolerating it. One of them is people who would only think that you have to play only heavy games. You
Yeah.
know, if you don't play a heavy game, even if you look at the discussions and all of that, right? They'd be like, it's overwhelming the 80% of the other people who are
Yeah.
don't even know what the hell is happening,
Yeah.
right? So that used to be very annoying for a very long time because I wasn't so deep into heavy games then. But now I'm like, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So, but
think
still,
to-
I think it has to be toned down a bit.
To add to yours, they also find like there are a lot of people that are very unwelcoming to people who don't know the game that you're going to table. Like
Right.
they're like, oh, you learn and come. Make sure you come on time. No asking doubts. Make sure you have every single mechanic up. Be
That's
little,
yeah. Be kind, guys.
Yeah, be kind. Be
Right.
welcoming. Yeah.
You know, for me, my benchmark for the most welcoming game host, there are many. I mean, honestly, they have a priority, but the most is Ronak. Ronak hasn't come here, but you know, you'll be pretty surprised to hear his name. But you know, Ronak was so brilliant at the way he would guide people. It's not about being nice. It's not about giving the facilities and infrastructure and chai and all of that. That's one part of it.
Yeah.
Everybody can do it. He would talk to
Onboarding
you
people.
and he would ask you, like, if they realize that, you know, there is a group of 4 or 5 people and only one person has played a particular game, right? You will obviously be like, hey, I know this game. Can you play that game? Right? He'll be like, oh, wonderful. And he'll pick a completely unrelated game and make you guys play, okay? And the game he picks will become like your favorite game for the forever, for that entire year. And I miss that, you know.
Kindness goes a long way. So
Yeah.
to what Akhil
Yeah.
has just said, read the room.
Exactly.
And if you find some places where you need to step in, please step in. We are not saying to spoon feed people when they come on guided table or whatever. Of course, give them a brush up, but also be kind. People are just learning, they're onboarding. Help them onboard. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Then you will be surprised. They'll be the first people coming and helping you
Exactly.
out in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
What
that's a
time of
great
day?
point, you know, a non-welcoming game host.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It is a
People
counterbalance
People
to
may
that
come once,
also.
but they'll never come back.
The counterbalance to that also is like, do not spoon feed things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Like, I've
like you
also
teach them,
seen-
but then give them agency of like making decisions by themselves.
Yeah. oh, now
I've
you should
also
do this.
seen
Oh,
a
now you
lot
should.
of-
I think you
That
should do
that
this.
shouldn't be there.
I've seen a lot of game hosts, and this happens especially if someone's tabling like a cooperative game where it's actually
Absolutely.
just one person playing, being like,
Yeah.
oh, you should do this now, and you should do that now. And
That's a good hot
So then, you know, it's
तुम ही खेल लो.
Solo game खेलना ना, co-op खेलना।
Player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4. Arre bro.
Oh, one
So,
super annoying
Hamba.
thing I really want to share, man. Actually, even Shweta will know this. Recently, I was surprised to see a reel which shares the same perspective of somebody who has a store in the US. I was like, damn. So I'm sure you guys will face this, and you too. People come into the store. They say, I love this kind of games, this kind of mechanics, and then you show the game, and you're like, yeah, I think these 1, 2, 3 games are fantastic. You can decide. Except that they'll buy everything.
yeah.
Why ask us?
I
Right?
just want to be validated.
No,
But you
valid-
don't validate
but
it.
it happens a lot in the library. Like they come and they'll be like, "This is what I want to do," and I'm like, "Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4." And they're like, "Yeah, never mind, give that one."
Exactly.
It's
This
like
is
coming
Welcome
to
to
a
the life of a
sari
cafe owner.
shop.
And
We
it's
do
like,
this every single day.
Exactly.
and the game they pick will have nothing to do with what they asked for
Exactly.
in the first place.
Exactly.
So what I've realized is there is this time where they are just using words which are coming out, but their mind is fixated on
Yeah.
something else.
I have an amazing story. I think I've already told you guys, but I'll explain it
So
again.
now we are talking about the types of players, okay, guys? Types of players, yeah.
So there, I was hosting this one time, and this big group, I think 6 people came
Yeah.
in together. Whenever a group that large comes in together, I know they are not like a group of gamers. It's gonna be a family,
Just
maybe
friends.
maybe
Right.
one gamer who's bringing their family.
That's a great
So,
insight.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I was already busy with other things. I thought, okay, I'll teach them a light game, let them get started, and then maybe move on to something else. So I told them, let's play. You guys can play Llama. Right? It's a great game.
I love that.
They saw Tokaido,
Mm.
and I'm like,
4-player.
no, it was 5
Five
players.
players.
So it was
That's
5
fine.
people. It was 5 people. So they saw Tokaido, and I'm like, it's a great game. It's also a light game. Should be easy enough. But try with this thing because this is slightly heavier. Maybe just try with Llama. They're like, no. We know how to play. We know how to play. And they were like adamant to play Tokaido. I was like, okay, fine. So I stepped out from whatever else I was doing and I started explaining Tokaido. I spent like 20-30 minutes explaining Tokaido. I could see the confusion in everybody's eyes.
Just read the room at that point.
Yeah,
Like,
but then
they're just
I was like,
shutting off.
okay, I've already
Shutting
told them
off.
like 5 times not to play this, play Llama. I was like, okay, fine. You do you. I explain. Then I go back to my table to play my game. 5 minutes later, they're like, hey, how do you play Llama? I'm like,
Oh man.
Arey
Oh, the most
yaar.
hilarious thing happened yesterday. We were, meeting
Yeah.
all the volunteers here, right? Chibi, I mean, I call her Chibi. Her name is Shubi. She's my intern. Okay, she taught around 25 people how to play dabbawalas.
Wow,
Hmm.
nice.
All right. After teaching dabbawalas for the pre-finals and quarterfinals, semi-finals, finals, and everything, and overseeing the
Yeah.
whole thing, and teaching the other volunteers how to play the game. Right after the tournament, one guy comes and says, "Hey, can you teach me dabbawalas?" Like, where the hell were you all this while? It was hilarious to see her reaction.
People
God.
pay
Oh,
attention when somebody is explaining games. Firstly, we don't enjoy doing it a
That is-
lot, but if they have taken out time, please honor that time. That's
That takes me to my hot take, which is no phones when somebody's teaching.
Yes,
Please.
100%.
Take your phone away, or if you have an important call to take, tell the table,
Yeah.
walk off the table, take it. Don't keep talking on the table and stop
Oh.
disturbing everyone. Like just keep disturbing everyone.
no.
No phones on the table if somebody else is teaching you.
yeah.
If you're learning the
It's
game by yourself, then
disrespectful.
it's disrespectful.
Oh, there is
it's
one
outright
one
disrespect.
person, I don't want to name this guy. He gets a call. You know what he does?
Yeah.
Typically, what do you do?
Speaker, here, put it on speaker.
That's
Step
another
out.
super annoying thing. But he goes like this. I don't know why he thinks it stops his voice from.
He's getting his own antenna.
Yeah, he
So the
goes
signal will go far
90
away.
degrees backwards. Okay, it's like full 90 degrees. He'll almost fall off. He's like,
No phones.
Dude.
Yeah, just
This is entertainment or
Oh,
what?
God.
Like, yeah, no phones, man.
Should we have phone deposit machines at
Nah, that is-
that is-
places? Hot take, hot take, hot take.
But there are cafes who actually do that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think the one in Ahmedabad, not Ahmedabad.
But can the future
Ahmedabad.
be seen with this thing? Like, do you
I
think
don't-
people
I
will
don't-
subscribe to?
like, so one of the reasons I really got into the hobby in the first place was when I went to his cafe to play. I didn't touch my phone for the 4 or 5 hours that I was there, and that was the
Oh.
the main
This
attractive
was,
point.
you have no idea. Okay, our first business was AR. Okay, augmented reality with games. I go to Vipo. This
Yeah.
was just when Vipo had just started also.
Yeah.
Okay. I go to Vipo. We're like, oh, just to show our augmented reality.
Nobody's
I go
looking at
there. Nobody's looking at the phone. They're like, dude, I don't want 3G, 4G and all to use an app and which will tell me some stupid objective. I'm like, that was when I realized this
Yeah.
world is like so different.
Yeah.
They don't touch phones, they don't touch devices. Yesterday, somebody came with a big inverted bucket which spits out cards.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The
Card
shuffler
shuffler
thing.
and
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
huh.
This big, man.
It's a huge. It's a
Yeah,
small
and it's
machine
only for
also.
Uno. I'm like,
Only for Uno. Oh,
Yeah.
Uno theme.
Why am I going to invest something like
Guys,
this?
Punjab mein we
That's
have
another-
a machine which distributes rummy cards. 5 players, 21 cards. 3
The,
players, 18
yeah, the
cards.
small
Whatever.
kutti one is
Kutti
like,
one, 35
sure.
each.
That's
It's
another
quite
another
fancy.
hot take. Stop over engineering games.
Yes.
Stop over there. That's it.
Stop overthinking. Like, stick to the basics,
Yeah.
and then like she would know it better. You would know better. Like,
Oh,
No,
Stop
actually,
over-
I think I
I have
a
so many
habit of-
annoying things to share. You just opened up a whole different
Yeah,
Pandora's box.
I have a habit of over engineering actually. So like
With what?
like whenever I'm designing actually, not
Ah.
specifically playing, where I will like add like this and then this
Layers
and then
and
this
that
and then
everybody is
and then
designing. All
someone will
designers
look
have
at
done
like play the game
Yeah.
like literally. You can
the best,
do
yeah,
without
yeah,
this,
no.
you
So
know.
the best way to counter that is play with a wide variety of
Yeah,
players.
playtesting.
Yeah,
It's
If
all
you
right,
still
right, right.
only
Yeah,
play with one
playtesting
set of
awesome.
group of people, especially gamers, they would enjoy that.
Yeah.
They would enjoy that, but they would not like it. Like, this
Yeah.
will not work if you play with a variety. And then they will tell you, this is useless. You don't need this.
Yeah.
You don't need that. I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then you start like zeroing down to what is the crux of the game, what is absolutely
Yeah.
necessary in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Take out all the
playtesting
frills.
and a designer's perspective is it's meant for that. It's meant for that. Okay,
What
one
are
of
the
the
hot
most
takes? Yeah.
super annoying thing. No matter which game they take, they ignore the theme and they just dive directly into the mechanics. They're like, this is scoring objective, this is this, it's a deck builder, you do this. Not a word about the theme.
But
not
that's
a word
that's
about
not
the narrative.
that I don't think that's absolutely good, because a lot of modern games are coming will have a theme, but it's just pasted on. It's
Yeah.
not
It might be
important.
pasted
So you
on,
play
but-
a lot of these games where the theme is not important.
No, I hate those things where you say instead of objective, you call some other word for it.
No, not that.
is
Just saying.
stupid. But then you don't even explain the game. You're like, oh, you take a cube from there, you keep a
But
cube.
why
there.
are you doing that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You
Why?
are a merchant
So
in the bazaar,
Exactly.
picking up
We do
fruits
that.
and
We do that all the time.
spices.
Like when I was
They
doing my
will
guided
let you.
table, we were playing escape plan. So I came into the theme. I like put a background score and everything, and we were
Nice.
playing.
Damn.
And every action I was doing, I'm like, just imagine you are a gangster. And why would you do that?
Right.
If you have to do this, why exactly would you do it?
Yeah.
And if you don't find a reason of doing this, then you don't have to do this action.
Correct.
Yeah.
Just like think of yourself, just put yourself in the shoes of a gangster who's trying to escape, and why would you do it?
Right.
And it all makes sense to you.
And escape plan is such a.
It's enticing. Like the story sets the ground. Like it's
Yeah.
interesting. It's not just the game. So basically, it's the experience that counts more than technically learning a
Yeah.
game with mechanics and other
Yeah.
things. It's the story that you leave
Right
with
now,
and that
Mihir-
experience.
Mihir is Akhil is thinking. He's like, can I get a Vitala set?
Get us some water, please.
I just played my
Sorry.
first Whittle Lesser.
This one.
Speak easy.
Speak easy.
Oh yeah,
He just
congrats.
bought
You bought it?
My first.
The
Oh,
14,
yes.
15K.
Yeah.
16.
Damn.
Nice.
Oh,
Did
God.
you get to table it at TTOX? It's too heavy for.
no, I think.
someone did.
Somebody did
Three-
play
three
it. Somebody
folks did
played
play
it.
it.
Somebody was
I
playing
think
it yesterday, I
it's
think.
taken out at least.
Yeah.
But actually, the thing about Vitala Ciders is they don't. It's not a long game.
These games are not long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
they're
most of his
actually
games are like
very,
max 3 rounds. And each round you'll play like 2-3 turns. That is it.
If you
round
figure out
wise,
the
sure.
rules,
Round wise,
right,
sure,
if you
like,
figure
but-
out the
But
rules,
like the
Yeah.
once the learning curve is done, I
Yeah,
think
once the learning is
it's-
you can table it again. And
Escape
that's the
plan,
thing.
I finished 45 minutes. The
Yeah.
second time I played.
Yeah,
Escape
because
plan.
escape
I've
plan.
not played it. Okay, another controversial opinion. Counterfeit is a big no.
Oh,
Counter-
I-
Counterfeit copies of any of the
will
games.
murder,
Big
kill,
no.
Kill them.
Like,
No counterfeits in TTOX anywhere except for there's one controversial fight going on right now
Oh, with who?
with one game that was showcased.
True that. However,
Uh,
I did order 2 counterfeit copies from Ghansham Production or something
Hey.
like that for my college where I was teaching,
Yeah.
just to tell the students this is how bad a good game can be
Right.
if the experience is not right.
Ghansham
So it
is
was
too
some
good. He has everything.
ticket to ride, plastic, or whatever. It was bad. It was bad. $9.99. Okay, we buy it on Amazon, but guys, no game is that cheap. Also, they're not that expensive to buy. The other thing is, 3 friends can pool in, not eat pizza out for 2 months, but get an original copy.
I-
okay.
I mean,
It'll last longer.
just to add to that, I would say this conversation that happened earlier a while
Yeah,
back. Don't buy counterfeit copies if you can buy the original.
Yeah.
Original.
Exactly.
Like if
Fair.
you are
I think
not
it's more
financially
that.
Yeah, if you
able to
can-
buy,
Fair.
If you
Yeah.
can afford an original,
Yeah.
buy an original. Support the designer,
Yeah.
support the
Exactly.
community. But if you do not have the means, again, that's your choice.
that's your choice.
That's
But
your
yeah.
choice.
That's a choice. Okay.
But don't
Oh,
collect
fair.
it for yourself.
Huh.
Yeah.
The most controversial things that come out in the cafes when you're especially playing. After you're done, and they look at the bill, they're like, huh, oh, this much I would have spent and bought the game. This happened when somebody played Dune.
What?
Who's buying?
Yeah, exactly. Dune Imperium, the entire bill was 2.5K,
Okay.
including gaming and food for an entire day pass.
Right.
A day pass with food and everything, 2.5K of 4 people. And they're like, oh, in 2.5K, I would have bought this Dune at home. We would have gotten beer also, and we would have played at home without having to spend this much. I'm
How?
like, please tell me where you would find Dune Imperium for 2.5K. I want to buy it.
I will get it.
I would buy it.
No, but I think, see, this is because India is still very new
Yeah.
to the hobby. So they don't value the games the way we value it.
Yeah.
And it all started when somebody decided to copy Monopoly as business. And there's a whole generation of
What?
Indian millennials who have grown up
On
playing business
and
and
Japan.
thinking that Monopoly and business are two different games. People come in and I ask them like, hey, what all have you played? Like, I've played a lot of games. I played Monopoly. I played business. I played Uno. I played Uno Flip. Like, these are all like.
Oh, this reminds me of something that happened for the first TTOX. I don't want to shape you, but it's
Okay,
a funny
okay,
story.
okay.
But so back then we were like very there was a huge overload with teaching games. So we decided at one point, okay, we'll keep a list of like people can volunteer. Oh, I know these games, I'll teach. And this group comes in, and we were like and they had these tags. Were you casual gamer, heavy gamer, medium gamer? So this group came, heavy gamer. We saw them. Oh, heavy gamer. Oh, what would you like to teach? Oh yeah, we played a lot of games. We played Monopoly. We played Uno. I'm like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, we got into
Oh.
trouble in the first TTOX.
Oh, is it? Why?
Yeah, I mean, somebody came and Jaxi was in the library, poor guy, one man handling the whole library. I mean, it was small also. But he kept showing, have you played any game in this row of games? He said, yeah. Have you played any games in this row? Right? We were going from low, light, medium, And we had one row where we were sure nobody's going to table these games, like Mariposas, and,
Right. Garagist and all that.
Lacrimosas and Earth and all of these, right? We had that. This guy picks, he showed sites and he said, oh, sites we played too many times. How about a Vital Lacerda game? And he gave Gallerist. And they took Gallerist, they're sitting there. Honestly speaking, Gallerist is a very simple game. Okay, it's a worker placement. You have 2 spots in every place. It's a simple game. They apparently have sat there for an hour and they have a flight in the night and they're making a big hangama there. How dare you recommend this game? You wasted 3 hours of our time. And Shweta is handling them. Shweta is not a person. She can be a boss, okay, but she can't be pleasant when somebody is throwing shit at somebody. Okay, she'll go and like start yelling at the same pitch. Okay, so she did that. Somebody did that. I'm like, okay, red flag in the WhatsApp group, right? So I go there and I'm talking to them. I realize they are family of one of my close friend customer.
Right.
And then I somehow steered it off and we're really sorry, but it's actually not so difficult. It's like, oh, if you think it's not so difficult, sit here and teach me now. I'm like, what is this behavior?
What is this behavior, Pooja?
We were about to call Shraddha, she's the thug who'll deal with these people. We're like, next level.
Chanda
of
lagta hai
Shraddha.
bade pyar se, okay? That is my strength.
Yeah, we were like, okay,
But,
if you have red flag, Shraddha.
But it's a tactic. Also, like throwing your weight around is not cool.
Yeah.
Throwing your weight around at conventions, at cafes, and just
Yeah.
creating unnecessary drama.
But there is
It's
a
Also,
not
if you
cheating
cool.
don't know, just check with some people like
Yeah.
who might have played it. And if nobody's played that, you
Then
always
pick
have
something
BGG.
else.
Just do a simple Google search with
Check.
BGGs. Check the complexity or check the description of the game at least.
Yeah.
Or most games are coming with a description at the back of it.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah.
read the back of it.
exactly.
You would know whether that game is for you or not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I say I don't know it all. There are many times, even in my classroom, if students, hey Shraddha, have you played it? I haven't. But let's figure it out together. That's my
Right,
attitude.
right.
But colleges teach you a lot. Students teach you a lot.
My last
Company
one,
teaches
which I
a lot.
really get annoyed. In fact, it happened a couple of times in the last 3 days as well. People signing up for a long game and leaving midway.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Oh,
hate
yeah.
those
do not
people.
start a game if you're going to leave
Yeah,
it.
it's really
Yeah.
They were like, they sat for a D&D campaign. I mean,
Oh my God.
how will a D&D
Yeah, yeah,
session finish? The people dying for their freaking seat.
D&D is still, I'm like, when
know?
people are like lining up for those games,
Yeah.
but it's very easy to take somebody out in D&D. Just kill
Yeah,
their character
Exactly,
off.
exactly.
Or send them on a side quest. I'm like, that's
Exactly.
fine still.
That's true.
But it's difficult now because
true.
somebody
Yeah.
else who wanted to play missed out on that spot because of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yesterday somebody participated in 2 tournaments simultaneously.
What?
Far away and
How did that even happen?
Parikrama that was happening, or I think.
Were they by
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
organizers?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he signed up a board. They said they just came and said, we're going to forfeit your thing because we're playing this first, and we have to start. We've been waiting for 20-30 minutes. And he's like, oh no, I'll come. And the guys here are like, how could you leave in the middle of the finals?
You're not Vishwanathan Anandan, like you're playing 2 chess boards at the same time.
But this is one thing that happens at Gen Con or any other bigger conventions. You have apps where you cannot sign up for another
Yeah.
one if you've already
This is a
pre-booked
very
yourself on the other one.
yeah. This is one thing which
You
we are
can't
figuring it
That's
out.
what I was
Get
suggesting.
a
Like,
copy
have
45 minutes
everything.
and a 30-minute one when you know the first one is going to take its time.
Yeah.
So
That's the thing that you
being
can have
mindful.
on the app as well, like which is like the TTOX app that could happen.
Yeah.
Where you can sign up for things. It will show you the schedule also,
See,
and
yeah,
you can also like
happening.
automatically check whether you have an overlap with the simultaneous event at the same time.
Coders, please reach out to us at
We have
ttox.in.
CJ.
We have to.
We have one.
We have Siege. If you want to intern with us, of course, you can write.
You spoken about this, right? CJ would have already heard it.
Yeah, like there have been times when we've had calls and Falgun will like say like one word or one sentence, or I would have just like randomly thrown like, oh, this would be nice to have, and then 5 days later he'll come to me and be like, yeah, so you remember that thing you said and
Yeah, I
that
added a tab
conversation,
there, there's a whole
and there's like
process,
a
and, like,
this thing there.
Where the hell do you have time to do this? And he's busy hacking into BGG and like, getting all the stuff. And somebody is saying, I'm not able to get more than 150 titles into my thing. How are you doing it and all that? Like,
Yeah.
call CJ. I don't know.
So now this is where I would like to give a shout out to the Goggs, the Guild of the Gaming Gurus. If you have not already subscribed, and if you like our content, the conversations around the table, which is just organic,
Yeah.
us with our banter and
My
speaking on
family.
behalf of a lot of people, please like, subscribe, and share.
Oh, this is a
Your
video
community
also.
support
Yeah.
makes a lot of difference.
But when are we doing our next
Yeah.
episode? It's been so
You should
long.
tell us.
Guys, leave your comments also. What is the next topic you would like to hear us rant about or talk about? That would be
There are-
great.
there are a few.
Yeah.
Give us
you know,
ideas.
Give us ideas.
We were discussing about a couple of them. I think we haven't touched a lot of topics.
Also, the next time we are all 5 in the same room, let's do a playthrough of like a fun game.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like something.
that-
Because-
that is
Yeah,
good.
true,
Yes.
true, true, true.
Shraddha, how often will you travel up and down?
Whenever the
shall we
design
continue?
school calls, or when we have the summer edition TTOX, or hopefully at the GameX.
Dude, that's like another 2 quarters away.
अरे आते जाते रहेंगे. India is still very well connected and approachable. I'll make money in Louisiana and come back soon.
Louisiana.
I've always been
Wow.
calling Louisiana for the longest time ever.
Nice, nice.
But yeah.